Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. Today we have this 8BitDo microcontroller. We bought it so that we can use with the Procreate app, and I will show you how to use it later. Just a mini quick unboxing first. This is how the packaging look like. Okay. So you can see the controller is very small. Okay. Comes with a very short USB-C USB Type-C cable. There's the logo on it. Okay. And the wrist strap. It's made of silicone. Okay. Oops. So this is how the control look like. These are the buttons. And then there's switches here. There are switches here to be, you can switch to Switch mode, Nintendo Switch mode, Android, or keyboard mode. But we'll be using with the iPad. So first you have to download this 8BitDo Ultimate software. I have already downloaded to try, so let's open it up and you will see this screen. So when you turn on, actually the iPad will detect something like this will show up. So there's a blue version as well. And we just press this is the home button. And in this menu you can set all the keys that you want for the Procreate, like the shortcuts and stuff. You can make different profile for different app, or even play game using it, but we will be using it for Procreate. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so here we have the Procreate app, and I have assigned some shortcuts to the controller itself, so let me show you some example. So to undo, I have set my undo shortcut to this button. So I just simply have to press this, or even redo. This is the forward button for me. And even this, and I can even change the brush size here, like this, decrease and increase. Okay. I have do some shortcuts like the selection. I will press this button for selecting an area, and transform button. I can transform like this. And I also set the color picker button to the button Y over here, like this, so I can quickly just select the color. And this is purple. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so we are now back to the 8BitDo app, and under profile, let's create a new profile and set the button, set the shortcut for today's video. And first, before you set the shortcut, remember to switch this. Show you. So remember to switch this button to K for keyboard, because in Procreate we will be using the keyboard shortcut, and we will set the keyboard shortcut to the controller here. And you can decide how you want to hold the controller. For myself, I like to hold it this way, like this. Yeah, and I like to use these directional pads. Like for this, it's actually the up and down button. When turn it this way, it feels like this is for me, it's like going backwards and going forward with this. That's why I like to put the undo button here and the redo button here. So let's set it over the app here. So when you press the button, you highlight this button that you are pressing. So the keyboard letter D is now currently assigned to the button here. So when you click it in, you can assign a lot of other keyboard or even numbers here. Function the F1 to F12, or there's still others, like tab, control, and you can even set the key combos here. So for undo in Procreate, the keyboard shortcut will be Win, this is the window key, and Z. So it's like Windows Z. So I know when you go to Procreate, and they will show you the keyboard shortcut is the command sign, the command logo for the Apple. That command logo and plus Z will be undo, but in this case that one won't work, and it's actually this window button plus Z. Okay, enter. So after you set a button, remember to sync to device. You must press sync for the program to load it to your physical device here, and you can use it in Procreate. So now the undo button is synced over here, but the other buttons have not. So only the undo button. Redo is actually this up button over here. Currently the keyboard C is set to this, so let's change it to the redo button. So redo button is shift, the window key, and then Z. Okay, enter, sync it to device, and let's check it in Procreate. Okay, so let's scribble something. So undo, 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 and redo. Alright, so for now I'll set the L2 button here, this, to just the window key. Alright, this is the window key. Sync to device. And when you go to Procreate, you just need to hold this button, the window key. It will show you a list of the shortcut over at your iPad. So there are a lot of very useful shortcuts that you can assign here, such as this one: decrease the brush size, increase the brush size, activate eraser tool will be E, and brush tool will be B, open the layers panel L. So all of these you can set to the controller here. So this is what I set for myself as from just now. So the undo and redo button will be the up and down key. When it turns sideways, it looks like the left and right key for me, so it's here, this one. It's the down key, undo and redo. For the up and down will be the change in brush size. So this L2 and L, I don't know what button to set for now, so I leave it blank. And you can see this minus sign and plus sign over here, right here, and here, and here. So for the minus sign, I change it to my brush, which is B, and the plus sign here, I change it to E for eraser, so I can just switch between my brush and eraser when I'm drawing. And this button here and this button here, which is the R key here, I set it to the command or the Windows button, so I can just hold it, and when I hold it and I press up and down, it will actually increase or decrease the brush size by only 1%. If I don't press it, it will decrease and increase by 5%. So if I want some fine tuning, I will just press and hold, and I press up or down. It will be like Windows plus these two keys here. Okay, and then some other buttons here, which is here for the letter Y. For letter Y, I would like to set it to my color picker. When I press one time, I can pick the color. The letter X here for transform, which is V. For the letter A here is select, so it's like the lasso tool. And for B is for when I change for the color change for hue, saturation, and brightness, so I set at B. And for the home button L here, I set it to L for opening the layer menu, because this button here actually look like the layer, so I just remember it by pressing this for the layer. And this star button, I press it as space. So space is opening up the quick menu over at Procreate. So I can quickly press space and I can access like all the quick menu I set for myself. So yeah, this is what I use this device for in Procreate. There are other software that you can use this device. For now I will be using it for Procreate. When I learn how to use it for other software, I will maybe I'll create another video let you guys know. And yes, thank you. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.